What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. RiceGum versus Gabbie Hanna in a boxing ring. No, this is serious. I know it seems like a joke, but the two of them might actually box. We got the full story. The rules of the boxing match with Logan Paul versus Mayweather. We got the rules and it's unbelievable. Oh, you're not gonna like this one. Jake Paul has announced his next opponent August 25th, and people aren't too happy or impressed with it. A YouTube boxing event, YouTubers versus TikTokers, got a cease and desist from TikTok. Oh, they're not happy. On last Trouble Alert, we told you that COVID girl was dating Harry Josie again, and she's pretty jealous of Tana. Tana went off on Francesca. Big Mike is gonna be a daddy. Probably, maybe. Like, this is not a joke. All these stories and much, much more. But before we jump into it, guys, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on, because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm gonna keep you in the loop. For our very first story, videos on trending right now, absolutely amazing. Talking about the YouTuber ZHC. That's right, he and his team painted an entire school. Currently number 7 on trending. And speaking about videos that are popping on the YouTube.com, there's this one video from Joey Helm where he flew a drone into an erupting volcano. Yeah, this is wild. He just keeps getting closer and closer, and then boom! Now listen, fair use and everything, I'm sure I could show you this clip, but I feel bad, man. Everyone's been reposting this. Also in the news, the mob, you know, a bunch of Twitter trolls that somehow got together and got an opportunity to join 100 Thieves. And now it's been announced from 100 Thieves themselves that they have parted ways with Class, Avalanche, and Frosty. Why did the mob part ways with 100 Thieves? I don't know. We'll have to find out. And speaking about, I don't know, we're gonna have to find out. We told you on last Trouble Alert that Lana Rhodes was like saying that she had, you know, pregnancy glow or whatever, and people weren't sure if this was real, if it was a joke or what. Bro, she posted on Instagram a picture of her baby inside of her tummy with the quote, "This is the announcement." Now listen, y'all know that Lana and Mike broke up, and I'm sure, you know, after a breakup, you know, there's those rebounds. So who is the daddy? Is Mike really gonna be the daddy? Mike tweeted out, "Does anyone have a contact to the Murray show?" No big deal. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. And speaking about oh, no, on last Trouble Alert, we told you Harry Josie got back with COVID girl. Yes, Francesca. His crazy ex that basically, you know, allegedly she got COVID down in Mexico, and she was telling her friends, like, I'm still gonna go out and party. Who cares? Everyone that's out is risking it. Well, recently she got jealous of Harry Josie and Tana's friendship, making them take down TikToks and everything else. And Tana fired back recently, exposing Francesca's private DMs.
Hey Francesca, just curious, what's funnier? TikToks of me or these screenshots of the many of your terrible messages to Harry that showcase how wonderful of a woman you are?
Heat in the street. And speaking about Tana Mojo, Gabby Hanna like tweeted at her basically saying like, yo, I hear you want to box? Let's box. 4 days ago, Tana tweeted out, how many millions of dollars do you think is worth me boxing for? Okay. Gabby responds just yesterday saying, my management just hit me up about my boxing rates. Want to go? I think enough people would love to see either and both of us knocked in the face. Whoa! Now, why is Gabby Hanna talking about boxing and getting emails about boxing? Because her and this RiceGum thing is a serious thing. We'll get to that at the end of the video. For our next story, TikTok sent a cease and desist over the YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event. Yeah, this is wild. The parent company that owns TikTok basically sent a cease and desist saying, hey, you're using our logo, you're using our name, TikTok, we're not affiliated with this at all, and you need to stop. Now, here's the interesting thing. Insider got a statement from YouTube saying that it's common for creators to be referred to as YouTuber in a non-YouTube event. Spokesperson said the company found it inspiring to see the variety of ways that creators are building businesses and continuing to grow both on and off its platform. So hold up, you guys know that there's a war going on, right? You know, TikTok versus YouTube. YouTube came out with YouTube Shorts or whatever to go right up against TikTok. And now in this YouTuber versus TikToker match, you got TikTok saying, no, don't use our name. We didn't give you permission for that. This isn't an official TikTok event. But then you got YouTube saying, oh, we love it. All for it. It's like you got one platform that's supporting creators, supporting this like type of stuff, and then you got another platform that's just disconnected. I mean, really, what are we supposed to call this event now? The YouTubers versus guys twerking? Speaking about YouTube boxing, I mean, we gotta call it YouTube boxing. We can't call it TikTok boxing. We can't call it influencer boxing because YouTube is the only one blessing it as YouTube boxing. But speaking about YouTube boxing, Jake Paul has been very, very, very busy. Jake Paul announced his own boxing promotion company called Most Valuable Promotion. But then Jake Paul announced his next opponent, which is Tyron Woodley. And basically he's like this UFC fighter. Jake says August 28th, the 5-time UFC champion is getting knocked out by a Disney actor. Oh no! And here's the thing, Woodley lost his last 4 fights. A lot of people are saying that, you know, why is Jake Paul not fighting a real boxer? Like, it doesn't make... Why go after these UFC fighters? But here's the thing. Jake Paul actually might be nervous. Here's why. Tyron Woodley's manager reveals the contract details for the Jake Paul fight, including Paul asking for an automatic rematch clause. I don't know, Jake, man. I gotta say, like, why do you keep on going after the UFC fighters? Why don't you fight a real man, like a real fighter, like someone in the WWE? And speaking about staged fake fights, you're not gonna like this one. The rules were announced for the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul boxing match, and listen to this. 1, no judges and no official winner. Okay, we'll get to the other rules, but no official winner? Really? How are people supposed to place bets on this? Like, how, like, what is this? Knockouts are allowed. Okay, well, then we would know if someone gets knocked out. Referee decides if the fight is stopped. 12-ounce glove, no headgear, and 8 3-minute rounds. Look, this is gonna be entertaining. This is gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna be watching it, but no official winner? Come on, what is this? But speaking about YouTube boxing, RiceGum versus Gabby Hanna. This is hilarious! Let me give you a backstory, okay? Way back in the day, like years ago, 3-4 years ago, right? Gabby Hanna and RiceGum, they got into this little beef. They were at a party. Gabby Hanna was filming RiceGum. RiceGum didn't like it, grabbed her phone, smashed it. Gabby came out and said that RiceGum hit. Then Gabby retracted that statement and said, no, it was more like wrestling or whatever. RiceGum ended up paying her $2,000 for her to get a new phone. And then RiceGum made a big diss track on her. So the two have had this long-standing beef for years, and RiceGum was caught by the Hollywood Fix saying this. Roll it.
Hey man, who are we gonna get Rice to box?
Look, we got Rice.
Who you want to box?
Anyone can get it. Anyone. And these hands is bisexual. Anyone can get it.
Is he actually here?
Gabby Hanna. No, tell him my line. Tell him my line.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. These hands are bisexual. But listen, apparently Gabby Hanna reached out to him and was like, okay, let's box. I mean, RiceGum revealed some of the DMs. So I called Gabby Hanna yesterday. I talked to her. She is serious about boxing him. Like, she's gonna take this serious. She's like totally down. She also tweeted out, if RiceGum breaks my nose in the boxing match, I can finally get the nose job I've been saying I need. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so ready. RiceGum, the Relevant, versus Gabby, the Monster Hanna. Madison Square Garden, August 28th, 2021. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our final story. And last drummer, I told you, would you like an Xbox Series S? I got 2 of them. Go over, sub to the Drumler Shorts channel, brand new channel that we made. Leave a comment over there. And we got 2 winners. First winner is Fly Guy Gaming. Congrats. The same goes for this dude dead. Well, you're alive now, playing some game. But I'll tell you this right now, you don't want to play any games. You want to make sure you're subscribed to Drama Alert with those updates on and, you know, those notifications or whatever they're called. Slap a like on the video. Leave a comment because I actually read the comments and I want to know what you guys think about all of these stories. And you know I read them because I'm always liking your tweets when you guys bait me like, oh, if you're really reading this, like this. I always fall for it. But make sure you're sub because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.